Welcome to a few moments together on the Parsha. This Shabbos we have the privilege of reading Parshas Vayishlach, in which, at the beginning of the Sedra, the Parsha talks about the impending meeting between Yaakov and Esav, and the battle between Yaakov and the so-called guardian angel of Esav, and Yaakov's statement, Im Lavan Garti, with Lavan I lived. As Rashi says, why did he use the word Garti? V'taryag mitzvos shamarti, and I kept all 613 mitzvahs. Towards the end of this series of events, the pasuk tells us, Vayovo Yaakov Sholem Ir Shechem, and Yaakov came complete to the city of Shechem, Asher Be'eretz Canaan, which is in the land of Canaan. Now, there are many extra words over here. It could have just said, Vayovo Yaakov Sholem, and Yaakov came completely healthy, as Rashi says, Sholem begufo, Sholem b'mamono, complete, healthy. But it says he came Sholem ir Shechem, to the city of Shechem, Asher be'eretz Canaan, which was in the land of Canaan, which we already knew. After he came from Padan Aram, which we also already knew. Why does the Torah repeat that he came complete to the city of Shechem in the land of Canaan when he came from Padan Aram? The Menachem Tzion so beautifully explains, and he says, Yaakov lived away from his family and away from the land of Eretz Yisrael for all those years. And despite the fact that in all that time, V'taryag mitzvos shamarti, he kept all 613 mitzvos. Still, despite the fact that he was given so much wealth, despite the fact that he now had family, and he now had children, the 12 tribes were there. Despite all that, one thing was missing. He was not sholem. He was not complete. Something was missing. The neshama of the Jew cries out to be complete. And that completeness is only when we come to the land of Canaan. As Yaakov himself said, when he came to the land of Canaan, he was sholem. He was complete, as the Torah says. We too, we may think that we're living in this wonderful galus, which in so many ways is good, and unfortunately, as we experienced this week, in so many ways is not so good at all. It's bad. But one thing we have to keep in mind, and we should never forget, if we want shleimus, if we want completeness, if the Jew wants to be complete, the shleimus that is available is not only with the keeping of the mitzvahs. Certainly, that's the first step and the most integral part. Reishis Chochmah, Yiras Hashem. The beginning of all wisdom is the fear of God and the keeping of the commandments. But shleimus is only Asher be'eretz Canaan. That's in the land of Canaan. How we long for that shleimus. How we long for that completeness as individuals and as a people. Hashem should give us the bracha that each and every one of us should be zoche to see that time when we go komemius la'artzenu in an upstanding way to our land, and we get the shleimus that Parshas Vayishlach promises. Maaseh avosim levanim, the deeds of the fathers are signs to the children. We too seek that shleimus. We should be zoche to have that shleimus speedily in our time. B'mehei Yameinu, Amen. Have an absolutely wonderful, wonderful Shabbos. Enjoy the Shabbos of Parshas Vayishlach.